What's up, everybody? Badger back with another build video for you. So you're gonna see clips throughout all of this, as usual, of course. I'm gonna be showing you one of the best SMG builds in the game that is still top tier. And I think a lot of you guys will enjoy this, and you need to make this immediately. And I'm gonna show you piece by piece. But before we get started, I'm gonna show you my stats because this is what's important and why this works so good in PvP. I'm sitting at 53% critical hit chance, 146 critical hit damage, and the main bread and butter is this 19% armor damage. Yes. And I'm also sitting at 25% on my shotgun, of course. When I tell you this bad boy hits, it hits. And you guys know how I feel about shotguns. I enjoy them, of course. Let's get into the setup here. I'm going to walk you through everything that I got on. Like I said, you're going to see clips throughout all of this just to show you what this build can do in PvP. Top tier, I tell you. Now, our first weapon of choice. Lady Death, of course. It comes with 6% armor damage, which is why we're sitting at 19%. And we're going to walk you through the other pieces, show you why, of course. Now, Lady Death has a unique talent. Let's put this in PvP form. So, when moving, gain 4 stacks per second, 8 stacks if sprinting. So the more you move around, the more stacks you're going to get, just to sum that up. Each round fired consumes a stack, amplifying damage by 60%. And whenever you get a kill, you also get 20% movement speed, which is why the Lady Death is still top tier in PvP because of that. Definitely get your hands on one if you haven't already. And the way to get it is just simply by going to New York and killing one of the New York bosses. Thank you. First location will be right over here in this little area right here in New York, just to let you guys know. So you got, just look for Liberty Island, take that path all the way down and go straight here. That's going to be one of the locations right there. That's a boss spawn there. Now, if that boss is not there, I have Stranded Tanker right here. That's the start of it. But over here by Stranded Tanker, there's going to be a building right here. This building right here, there's going to be a boss that's going to spawn in this particular area, of course. So those are locations right there that you need to make your way to if you're trying to get the Lady Death. Now, that being said, my secondary weapon is a shotgun. As you can see, I got shotgun damage, of course, but it comes with 12% damage to armor, and we got damage to targets out of cover rolled on this bad boy. This is what you want it to have. I got Optimus, of course. Like I always say, weapon damage is increased by 3% for every 10% missing ammo, which one shot, two shot, you can just literally tear somebody's head clean off with this bad boy. Kid you not. Of course, my expertise at 16, but shotguns hit hard no matter what, of course. Now, we're going to go into the mass here. Notice that we're sitting at 1.8 million armor, and we also have the Catharsis on this particular build. Now, the Catharsis is the breadwinner, of course. You definitely want to have this. A lot of these pieces that we got on here are going to be best in slot. Now, with the Catharsis, it has a unique talent called Vicious Cycle. Taking damage builds a stack up to a cap of 30. Each stack grants 1% weapon damage. Taking damage at max stacks triggers a purge, removing all stacks and status effects, and then dropping a healing cloud, which restores 5% of max armor for 10 seconds to all allies in the cloud. So you can pretty much stand in the middle of that cloud and just get your armor back. When I tell you it's so good, it is so good, especially when you're in the middle of a 1v1 situation or a 2v1. That armor, that purge drop would drop. You're getting damage from taking damage, and then once the stacks is completely gone, you're getting a healing cloud, which is giving your armor back without even wasting a med kit, which is why you guys need to get this particular mask, of course. We have two-piece walker, but our backpack is called the Matador, of course. This is the name version of Walker and Harris. Now, with the Matador, it has a unique talent called Perfect Adrenaline Rush. Now, Perfect Adrenaline Rush, whenever you are within 10 meters of an enemy, gain 23% bonus armor for 5 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. So it's going to be anywhere between, I believe, like maybe like 12. So don't take that 23%. I think you're only going to get like 12% when you're near allies. So whenever the skills are out or a player is near you, you're going to gain that bonus armor. Now, to get this backpack, it is a DZ exclusive drop, of course. So you have to farm the Dark Zone. Now, you can get it from Conflict, of course, because Conflict is considered DZ. You can get it as like a special drop, like reward drop, of course, but the chances of that happening is really low, just to let you know. Now, with two-piece walker, you also get 5% weapon damage and 5% damage to armor, of course. Now, we're going to go over to our chest plate. This is the second piece of walker that we already have. We're utilizing Unbreakable here just for that extra bit of survivability in PvP. You know, combining that with Adrenaline Rush does play a huge factor, and you only get 50% of your armor back. It might not look like a lot, but when you're in the middle of combat engagement, it definitely saves your life and gives you time to recover and get out of there as quick as possible. We're using the Bakara holster here, and it gives us 10% skill haste. Now, that's going to be basically extra skill haste cooldown, of course, for your skills, which is not a lot, but that's what it comes with, of course. Now, if you don't have the Bakara holster, you go with the Sokolova holster if you have it. You get 10% extra SMG damage, of course. But that's 10% there, and the Bakara holster gives you 15% weapon damage, of course. Fox prayers. And with that, it comes with 10% rifle damage. Yes, you're not benefiting from the rifle damage, of course. But what's important here is finding one with crit damage on it. That way you can roll armor to it, of course, which is helping us reach that 1.8. Now, it comes with a unique attribute, which is damage to targets out of cover. Because everybody fights out of cover in this game, we get 8% of that, which is multiplicative damage. If you did not know, now you know. Going up to our gloves. Same thing here. We got Contract the Gloves, which is a Petrov, of course, name version of that, which is Contractors. With this particular glove, you want to find it exactly like this with crit damage on it. That way you can roll it to armor. And we have 8% damage to armor, which is also helping us reach that 19% and 25% on our Lady Death and Shotgun, of course. These are the exact rolls that you want when trying to make a build like this. We're sitting at 1.8. This is the entire build, and I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Badger signing out, and I'll see you in the next one. Be breezy. I'm out.